Hi, welcome to Bookmarks. I'm your host, Christie Harkin. Today we are going to talk about some really interesting books for younger readers, and what I like about these books is that boys and girls can both really enjoy them. Now, I do have two girls with me today who are going to talk about the books, but remember, even if you're a boy, you'll still really enjoy these books. Now, we're going to start with a couple of mysteries. And Lindsay, hi Lindsay, welcome to Bookmarks. Hi there.
Hi.
Lindsay's brought in some Cam Janson books, yes?
Yep.
Okay, so tell me about the ones that you brought in. Which one do you want to talk about first?
Cam Janson and the Chocolate Fudge Mystery.
Okay, go ahead.
Cam Janson is a special girl with a photographic memory. Her real name is Jennifer, but people started calling her the camera. And soon the camera got shortened to Cam.
So that's where she got her name from?
Yep.
So what does that mean if you have a photographic memory? What do you think that is all about?
It's sort of like you have a metal camera stored in your brain so you can look at pictures that you see.
And you can remember right away what you saw, right?
Yep.
So if you saw a really fancy picture, like say the Paper Bag Princess poster behind you, or one of those I Spy pages, you'd remember everything on it?
Yeah.
That would be cool if you had a test, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
You could remember everything. I would like that. So tell me about the mystery that she has to solve.
Cam was selling fudge bars and rice cakes door to door. She saw a suspicious woman and she tried to follow her, but she couldn't find her. She saw a mysterious house and she saw lots of newspapers and food on the porch. She rang the doorbell and knocked, but no one answered. She watched to see if anyone came out. Then she saw a tall and skinny man come out and go back inside. She read a newspaper that said there was a bank robber who was tall and skinny, so she thought it might be him.
So what made this woman suspicious? Why did she think the woman was suspicious at the store?
Because she was wearing like a blue raincoat and it wasn't raining, and also she had sunglasses and it wasn't sunny out.
So it was like she was wearing a disguise or something.
Yep.
And then she read in the paper there was a bank robber and the guy looked like the bank robber?
Yep.
So what did she think these people were up to?
That they were thieves?
Mm-hmm. Now, I don't want you to give away the ending.
Yep.
But would you say that Cam Janson was sort of on the right track in this mystery?
She found the truth if they were actually thieves.
So she learns the truth by the end, but we're not going to let anybody else know what that truth actually is, right?
Right.
Now, with Cam Janson, did you find her as a character? Did you like her?
Yep.
Why? Why would you like her?
Because she solves mysteries and I like mysteries too.
Have you ever tried to solve a mystery on your own?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Do you want to tell me anything about that, or do you remember?
I just like solving mysteries by reading books. So I
Okay.
try to solve the mystery while I'm reading it.
So as you were going along in Cam Janson, did you want to solve the mystery before she did at the end?
Yep.
Now, tell me about the rest of the Cam Janson books, because there are lots of Cam Janson mysteries, aren't there? Which other one did you bring in?
Cam Janson and the mystery at the haunted house.
Cool, a haunted house. Now, is this a kind of a Halloween story, or is it an all time of the year story?
Really all time of the year.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about the Halloween, well, the haunted house mystery.
So, Cam Janson, her friend Eric Sheldon, and her aunt and uncle, they were in a haunted house, and there was a man dressed all black that jumped out at their aunt. And then when they wanted to get refreshments, their aunt couldn't find her wallet, so the uncle paid for it, and they couldn't find the wallet.
Oh no! Now, what makes them think that the house is haunted? Was it just reputation? Were there ghosts? Was it making funny noises?
Yep, there was a tape of sounds.
Okay. So when you get the creepy sounds in an old house, sometimes it sounds haunted. And I guess, I'll bet people thought that the wallet got stolen by a ghost. Was that part of it? Or
They
was it
didn't
mostly
really
the man?
think that it got stolen by the ghost.
Oh.
And they found it later, but I'm not going to tell how they found it.
Excellent. I bet did it have a funny ending? Or
No.
just a surprising ending? Or did you figure it out?
I was trying to figure it out while I read.
Uh-huh.
And they thought that it was two roller skating boys that were zooming around because they knocked her over.
Okay. So the roller skating boys were knocking her around and I bet some, yeah.
So they thought that they stole the envelope, but then they knocked over a man with balloons, and his wallet wasn't stolen, so they didn't think anymore it was them.
Well, yeah, I guess if they had two opportunities and didn't take one, then that would kind of rule them out a little bit. Well, I'm really glad you enjoyed those. Now, what grade are you in, Lindsay?
Grade 2.
And are other kids in your class reading the Cam Janson books?
I don't know.
How did you choose those? How did you come to pick those ones up?
So, really, my mom was at the library and she picked these books, and then I started really liking them, so I wanted to get more.
So those are available at the Aurora Public Library, aren't
Yep.
they? Excellent. And there's usually a whole bunch of them, so you can, I don't know how many, there must be something like 25 or 30, and they've got summer specials and Christmas
Like
specials.
19.
Yeah, there's tons
And
of them.
there are also young Cam Janson books.
So if you're an even younger reader, then you'd probably like those, right?
Yep.
Great. So that's Cam Janson and The Mystery of the Haunted House, and Cam Janson and The Chocolate Fudge Mystery.
But I don't know why it's called the Chocolate Fudge Mystery.
Well, maybe because that lady was buying chocolate in the store.
Only really because they were selling chocolate fudge bars and stuff, but it's
Yeah.
not really about chocolate fudge bars.
Maybe they just thought kids who like chocolate fudge would want to read the book. There's that. I would buy a book that was called something to do with chocolate fudge right away. I'm a big chocolate fudge fan. Well, thank you. And we're going to actually come back to a couple of books later that I brought in that are Solve It Yourself mysteries. And maybe you'll be able to help solve one of those mysteries when I read it out. Okay? So.